steaks with wedges and some garlicky greens. Okay, now if you're wondering what that noise is in the background, it is my air fryer. It's not a new air fryer. It's one that I bought probably about 2 years ago, and I had some leftover chicken and I put it inside the air fryer to see how long it would cook. So it said 180 degrees for 18 minutes, but I don't think it was. Chicken. The site actually weighed out for less than 300 grams of chicken. It was only 184 grams. Put it into the air fryer, and it's still cooking now. So it's been on for longer than half an hour. So and that was for 180 degrees. So we shall see. Anyway, it's cooking away. So I'm going to give it another 10 minutes in the air fryer, and then we're going to make some wedges in the air fryer as well. So I don't really want to use the oven, but I will need to use the oven for the grill. So anyway, let's make a start. I'll give a few shouts. Hey Alexis, good to see you. And Mosh is in the house as well. Make sure you follow Mosh because he does a very good quiz. Can you remind me the name of it, Mosh, again? I can't remember the name of it. I probably shouldn't say it. But it's a good quiz, so make sure you follow Mosh. If you can, he did one on Heckle. So you did one on Heckle, didn't you? So I need to watch that. I know what it's called. The Smart A Quiz. So make sure you follow and watch it because it is good. Hello, Debeth. Good to see you. There you go. I heard that you couldn't get on. And the person who told me about that was Vegan Dough. And I knew exactly who she was on about, who she was talking about, because there's only 2 people that do quizzes on hams, and it's me and you. So I knew it straight away who it was. So, but make sure everybody follow Mosh anyway. Follow Mosh on Heckle if you can get onto Heckle. A few people have gone onto Heckle today, so it's not a competition. There's lots of apps. If you can't go live, you're going to go somewhere else. That's the pretty simple truth. Unfortunately, but fingers crossed, in the future things will change. We need it to change. But we'll just keep going until we can possibly. We'll just keep going basically. So yeah, send them an email and see what happens. So, and anybody that said that if they couldn't go live when they should be able to go live, get in touch with Pablo. Okay, so get in touch with him. Okay, so HelloFresh. What is HelloFresh? You all must know what HelloFresh is by now because I've been doing these meals for over a year. HelloFresh subscription box service. You get all your food delivered, and you get recipes. You can choose different recipes each week, or you can skip them each week. But if you do skip them each week, they do have a catalogue on their app, and you can download the recipes. But this is one that I made before because I got the ingredients in a box. But I've gone and bought these ingredients separately, so we're going to make this tonight. So let's do the potatoes first of all. Then I'll show you. Let me show you what you're going to need. So you're going to need potatoes. We've got some nice potatoes, some wedges. If you're using big potatoes, make them into wedges. We're going to be using some garlic. Some garlic here, because we're going to be doing some garlicky greens. Okay. We've got some spring greens here. Look at the size of these guys. Look at these bad boys. So we're going to be cutting them up. And then we've got the shoulder steaks. There you go, look, pork steaks. I'm going to be cooking all of these. Whoops. Turning off. And then finally we've got some caramelised red onion, which we're going to put on with some cheese. And it's really simple, really nice, simple, easy dish tonight. So this is going to be really nice. But yeah, pork works very well with a chutney. And I put on the group, on the World Kitchen group on Facebook, make sure you're following that, a recipe for a vegan plum and apple chutney. So go and make it. This is a different chutney. This is already made. But if you want to make a nice chutney, you can have it with pork, burgers. You could have it with, like, if you're having an Indian, you can have it as a side dish with poppadoms. I can never remember the name of that. I could call them Indian crisps, because that's basically what they are. So, okay, so shall we make a start then? So first thing then, we're going to roast the wedges. Let me have a look at the chicken first of all. It's been in here a while. Here's the chicken, everyone. Oh my word. This is my air fryer, look. There's a piece of chicken. It's sizzling. So this is the piece of chicken that I've put in. Look at that, guys. Oh, it's been in the air fryer for about half an hour. But it's the middle part, it's still quite pink in the middle. So, oh, that looks really good. Look at that. Mm. But I'm going to put it in just for another 5 minutes whilst I chop these wedges up, and then we'll put them in. So you can all see me okay, guys, and I apologise for last night. I came live 4 times. If you didn't catch me, I was on Twitter live, so you can go onto my Twitter and see the broadcast from last night if you want to go watch that. Thank you everybody who, if you watched my replay from earlier today, we went around the woods today, and we sure did find a big surprise, didn't we? So I'm just going to chop these up because these are really small. In fact, have I got? Yes, I have. Let's use the nicer dicer, and this will chop them all up for me. So if your potatoes are at room temperature, you can use a slicer, dicer thing. If they're not, don't ever use hard vegetables. Okay. So let me grab my little wedger. It might not work very well this, but I did use it before. This is the one. So I hope we all had a nice day. Hello, Anne, good to see you. I wasn't sure if you were going to come live or not, so I waited. Let me put it on a little bit longer. I waited a couple of like 10 minutes or so just to check. I wasn't sure because. So I'm just going to put these on a plate before I put these into my. So I'm going to put them in the oven because I need to put the grill on anyway. So put the onion on, put the oven on. So I'm going to put them on a baking tray and then get these in the oven. Okay. Bear with me one moment, guys. Get some foil. So how's everybody been today? We had a nice day. Have we been on Haps today? I don't know. That's the only problem with Haps, isn't it? Is we don't know who's been live and who hasn't without going into the profile, or if they don't show on the top. It's not, but there's like a scroller, isn't on the home page, where it shows you like 5 broadcasts, and then you can press follow all, not follow all, select all, and it shows you who's on. But then you've got to keep scrolling down. But you don't always know who's been on unless you've got the notifications on. So I'll have known if you've been on by the notifications. So switch on your notifications. But if you go into your settings, you can silent the notifications so they only appear when you log in. Not log in. You know, when you go into your phone and slide down, and it shows you all the people. So I've had loads of people, loads of notifications today. But so I do know who's been on and who hasn't. But if you've not got your notifications turned on, then you're not going to know who's on. That's the only way you can get around it. So people saying about, you know, who you don't know who's live, you only know who's live by the notifications. So turn them on, but make sure that it's silent so you're not getting them all the time. So you have lots of notifications. Yeah, because when the app first changed over on Sunday, was it? Saturday? When was it? Saturday, Friday. We didn't know who was live, did we? So make sure you turn your notifications on. Right, let's do the potato wedges. Probably should just chop these up really, but I don't mind the nice diced potatoes, and it's super quick this. Right, let me just bring the camera down so you can see. Apologise, you'll see the sink for a bit, but nothing I can do at the moment. There you go. So I'm just going to put these on a baking tray. I need to get these on as quickly as I can. So just pop your potatoes through this, nicely diced up. Saves me so much time. A good one. Make sure you check your potatoes. How are you, Melanie? Did you have a nice nap? Not sure if you went to sleep or not. I came live on Heckle as well about an hour ago. There was a beautiful sunset. For those that don't know what Heckle is, that's another app. But only iPhone users can go on it at the moment. So I apologise if you're not on an iPhone. But I'm still here on Haps. So you just put fries and meatballs in the air fryer. They're really good, aren't they, air fryers? Yeah, really good. I don't use mine as much as I should. Now we know Melanie's bought a new air fryer, and I think she's going to show us on Saturday So the reason I'm doing quite a few wedges here is because I'm saving some for tomorrow. But that's enough. So now we're just going to get our spray. So using this cooking spray, move that away. Sometimes I find that. There we go. You got to release the air. There we go, it's better. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on. So I would put these in the air fryer, but I've got my chicken on in the air fryer at the moment, so that's why I'm not. So let's put them in the oven. So the oven's on. I'm going to pop them in the oven on the top shelf. Okay, perfect. Okay, so next thing we're going to do. Can you all see that? Okay, you can still see me. Right, next thing we're going to do then is we're going to peel and grate the garlic, or use a garlic press. Grate the cheddar cheese and put onion marmalade into a bowl. So I'll get a small bowl. Get some of this onion chutney. Okay. It smells so good. This is going to be the topping for the pork. So get a spoon. So this is going to be the topping for the pork. I'm going to add this in here. Can you? Okay. So we've just add some onion chutney into a bowl. We're going to get some cheese and we're going to put some garlic in here as well. Tell you the exact amounts that you need. So cheddar cheese, 1 block for 2 portions, 2 blocks for 3 portions. But so I'm going to use 2. Okay. So I've got my cheese grater that I'm going to use. Let's check on the chicken. Oh yes. Look at that crispy chicken, everyone. I think that's done. That's definitely done. So I'm just going to let it just finish off though for a couple more minutes. Right, so cheese. We're going to get our cheese grater. And I'm just going to grate this into the bowl. Oops, no, you don't add it to the bowl. You don't add it to the bowl. I knew I didn't add it to the bowl. Never mind, it's the garlic I was going to add to the bowl. I seem to be making silly mistakes recently. I don't know why that is. Let's try again. Ignore that. I might be able to take the cheese out. I'm going to get some nice garlic. I'm going to get some nice garlic. Does your grated great parmesan too? I think so, Anne. Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. Where can I put that cheese? Onto this plate. I can only take out a few. It's gonna go on the pork anyway, but I didn't need to add it into the onion chutney. So peel and grate the garlic, grate the cheddar cheese, put the onion marmalade into a bowl, use a spoon to break it up. Okay, so it's separate. Don't need to use the garlic. No, because not the garlic's actually for the green beans. I don't know what I'm doing today, guys. Can somebody come and help me and save me? Right, let's move the air fryer. There's the chicken. Check that chicken's cooked because it was really it's really, that looks like a piece of chicken from KFC. Look at that crispy air fried chicken, because it is KFC, isn't it? It's like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Look at that. This is the first time I've cooked chicken in the air fryer. Let me have a little taste. A little taste. This looks amazing. Just a little taste. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god, that is so hot, but it's so nice. Why have I never done chicken in the air fryer before? Spices on that though, yeah. So it's proper KFC chicken. Oh, we're doing that tomorrow, guys. We're gonna do air fried KFC chicken, homemade KFC with chips. Why have I never thought of this before? Right, I need to move this air fryer. Sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience. You did a whole chicken? Oh my god. Why have we never done this before? And right, we need to. Yeah. Do you remember we were going to do an air fryer collaboration, weren't we? We never got round to it, and that was it Christine that suggested it? Because everyone were buying air fryers. I think we need to do that. Remind me to take the chicken out of the air fryer. Melanie said, I've just got my secret sister's gift from America. Oh, she just sent it to you, Melanie. She just sent it to you. Right, what I'm going to do now. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place today. Right, so I'm going to switch on my pan. Because what we need to do next, I need to move you down, actually. I'll bring you down so you can see. Right, let's bring you down. There we go. Let's lift you right up to the top. There we go. That's better. You can all see me. Right. So we've got pork steaks. I've heated the pan up. This is going to get nice and hot in a moment. And what we need to do is add in some oil. We're going to add a little bit of oil to this. Okay. That chicken is so nice. I've only had a little bit and it's so nice. It's making me tempted now to go and buy that Ninja Foodie. Because that air fryer is really small. And if I was to get a Ninja Foodie, I think I would use it all the time. But do I need it? What do you think? Yeah, so many things you can do with them. And it would get used because I've been showing you how to use it on here. But then you won't be able to see the food. That's the only problem. It is Melanie, yeah. Fingers crossed. Keep our fingers crossed. Okay, so this is heating up. We're just going to get the oil nice and heated up. We need to actually... I'm going to do 2 of the chops in the pan first, and then I'll probably do another 2 later. So, but the first thing we need to do is to dampen our meat. So, have a guess how much these cost. Have a guess how much these shoulder steaks cost from Asda, even though it says the price on the side. Have a guess how much they cost. Oh, in fact, how much do you think they cost each? How much do you think they cost each in pounds? And let me work out the price. How much do you think? Thanks, Melanie, for the 1 award. Hey, Debbie, thanks for the bomb award. Melanie says £1.80, but £1.80 each. And Rush says £2 each. So that'd be 50p each, or 30p each. No, I'm trying 6, 12. Oh, my maths is terrible today. 40p each. They were actually only 35p. Actually, less 30p each. 30p each. £1.50 for 4 pork steaks. But I think we know the reason why they're so cheap is because they opened Aldi and the Asda store all the meat. They've obviously got an oversupply of pork at the moment because there's a problem, isn't there? You know, with the EU workers and things. So it means that because there's not many butchers in the country, they're having to cull a lot of animals. And I'm sorry to say that because I know Melanie's a real big supporter in animal welfare and things, but it's awful to hear about it. But I think that's the reason why. And that's not a reason why I bought it. It was just because it was on the shelf in the sort of like reduced section. You can freeze a lot of the meat anyway that you buy. So, yeah. So, not 85p, no, a lot less. But, right, this is getting nice and hot. So, so once the pan is hot, lay in the pork. We need to dampen these. We're going to dampen these. Get a paper towel. Alexis, you want to see? Did you see the chicken that I just did? Oh my goodness! It was like, it's like KFC chicken. So nice. So we're just gonna get our pork steaks. Do you want me to bring the camera a bit closer so you can see it all? Is it zoomed in okay? So just gonna dampen the meat. Okay, so there's one. Let's get this in. Starting to sizzle. The second one. Thanks for sharing. And I've not seen you broadcast yet. I don't. Have you? You're not done a broadcast yet. We miss you. We haven't seen you do a broadcast. I don't think we've seen one anyway. Seen one. Maybe you have done one and I've just not watched it back. Okay, let's get the second one in. So that's. So we're just going to do 2 for now, and I can do the rest a bit later on. Put them to one side. Okay. So how are you, Alexis? You okay? Go doing tomorrow? Okay. It's just so then I don't come on. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. In fact, no, I won't be on tomorrow. Unless I come live early in the morning to do a quiz, but right. So we're starting the pork. Let's bring you forward. A bit dark. I used to have a light above the. You've never seen the light above my oven. I need to get a new light. So there we go. That's a lot better, isn't it? And I'm not stood in the way. I think it's because last night, because we were on Twitter last night, zoomed in a lot closer, didn't it? So, hello, Bill. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the award. Thank you for the bomb award. How are you, Bill? You okay? Seems like a very small amount of people are broadcasting. Oh, that's good. You can all come and watch the food. So, if you don't eat meat, I apologise. I always say that I eat a mixed variety of food, you know. So I'm not saying anything bad against anyone that is a vegan or anything like that. I like to cook different types of food, but I do a lot of healthy foods as well. So we do a lot of meat-free foods. So if you are new to watching this, please hit the follow button or subscribe button. It does help. And if you enjoy this recipe, you might want to give it a try. So I just follow the instructions. That's all I do. We take the HelloFresh recipes and we follow the instructions. Hey Chris, good to see you. Thanks for the first award. I rarely say that, says Alexis. So right, so we want to lay the pork in the pan. Oh, I have to put salt and pepper on. This is why I have to follow the guide. So salt and pepper. The wedges are on in the oven as well, guys. So once the pan is hot, lay the pork in, fry until golden brown. You want 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Okay. And then we transfer the pork to a baking tray, but we're going to use the same tray as the. Well, I think I can get another baking tray out. And that's when we're going to put on the onion marmalade. We're going to grill the pork steaks with the cheese and the onion marmalade on the top. So this is a really good dish. It's stuck for ideas of what to cook with pork. So yeah, I can't believe you. 30 pence per steak, pork steak. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to kind of tidy up as I go along. Oh, we've got some spring greens to fry as well. Because we're going to have these with spring greens with garlic. So it's really difficult, isn't it, Chris, to find people if they don't tell you personally that they're live, or it's really difficult. But we'll get there. We'll get there, all being well. So I just hope it's not our last few weeks on Haps. I really don't like the idea of that. So keep with it, guys. It will get better. Support each other. That's all we can do. And kind of in the background as well, you know, which you've always done. is kind of try to get new followers in other ways. That's what I've been doing. So I've been trying to increase my TikTok following. So I managed to get to 2,500 on TikTok. So I'm lucky that I can go live on TikTok, but you need 1,000 followers for that. So if you're going to go live on TikTok, once that's if you'll be able to connect this up to apps. I don't know eventually, but for mobile, you can do it through desktop. So we shall have to see. Just keep with it, guys. That's all you can do. I'm just moving these down so the oil. It needs everyone. Oh. So 4 to 5 minutes on each side. The new hat started the evening of Thursday. That's 6 days ago. Sorry, Haps Star. Sorry, no Haps. Yeah, Haps started 6 days ago. I know that I was on the test version though. I've got. I had an email and I just clicked the email and I downloaded the test app. Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, I think it was about a week ago actually. Yeah, you're right there, Alexis. Yep. And then the sort of official app came out. We say official app. It's like anything though. With any new app you get, there's always going to be glitches. So just stay with it, guys. You know. As I've always said, tomorrow's a new day. Like the old. The first time we started on Haps, and then it updated, and then there were problems, and then 6 months later we've got another new app. So just stay with it. It gives us something to learn, doesn't it? It gives us something to learn. So, Alexis, shall I turn them over? What do you think? I think I'm ready to turn these over. Sound's not stable. So golden brown it says. There we go. I don't usually do these in a pan. I do them usually on a griddle. So 4 to 5 minutes, guys, on that one. Is anybody else cooking tonight? Do let us know in the chat. So Melanie will be on at 10 o'clock GMT, which will be in 4 hours' time. Sorry, 3.5 hours' time. No, 4 hours. Yeah. 6:30. Yes, 4.5 hours' time. Yes, you'll be able to come live tonight on Haps. Yeah. So make sure you all tune in and make sure you're following Melanie because she's a great broadcaster. Everyone's a great broadcaster. Everyone has a unique broadcast, which I like. So, and if you enjoy cooking, obviously, then come live and cook if you can do. We love. Just hit the follow button. That's all you can do. This is sticking a little bit, so. Oh dear. Some second, guys. I need a bit more oil on this. Wow, that is stuck really bad. We'll get it off. Okay. So how's the connection, everyone? Out of 10? Do let me know. I think if there's anything else to tell you, actually. Do let me know as well. Is there anything that you ever want me to cook? Or we could even try to do some imitation foods. So try to do, say, like KFC, or if you've got a particular favourite food that you like when you buy it, from a takeaway, we could try and recreate that if you wanted me to. So another little tip, everybody, make sure whenever you're tagging, use the @ symbol on your chat So press the @ symbol, the email symbol, and tag people that way. Or if you're going to tap on the name on the chat, if you delete the last letter and retype that letter, it won't bring up the all them letters and numbers. Okay. So thanks, Debbie. Sorry. Oh yeah, look at the cut on them, everyone. What do you think? These are cooking up really nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on a baking tray. So I'll get my baking tray ready, and then we can add the onion chutney and the cheese on the top. Then they're going to go in the grill. Just going to check my wedges. There's the wedges, everyone. They're cooking nicely. They need a bit longer though. Round. So let me know what you're having for your evening meal tonight. Yes, Alexis. Yeah, you got to do that definitely. Do the Dutch baby pancakes. Your ones though are they're sweet, aren't they? They're not savoury. I can call you Deb. Okay, I'll Deb. I'll call you Debbie or Deb. Deb. I don't know about you, but I keep calling Alexa. Alexa. Right, I'm going to turn these over again. Get it nice and brown, golden on the top. That is a nice looking piece of pork there, guys. I'm going to turn the pan down. It's getting quite hot and smoky in here. I'm going to get my baking tray out. So you can put these on some foil on a baking tray. And I'll spin you round to the other side. Foil on. I'll probably have to let these rest actually first. Because I need my potato wedges to cook a little bit longer. So I'm going to spin you back up, okay, because I'm going to... You might be able to see them from this way. Okay, that'll be okay, won't it, guys? Right, let's turn this off. So I'm just going to let these rest. I'm going to let that pan cool down a bit. So, can you all see that okay? Hello, voice. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on. I keep coming in your broadcasts occasionally. When you're on, I'll come into your broadcast. So make sure you go into people's broadcasts. As soon as you load the app, it's a somebody, just go into each one. You don't have to watch all of it, but, go in and support. Just say hi, replay, watching on the replay. It shows that, you've gone into that broadcast. Otherwise, people think, well, it also will recognise you watching that broadcast, which will show the numbers on there. Because if you feel like there's nobody watching, that's just make sure you do that. Okay, I'm not going to say anything more. Right, so what we're doing for this pork then is we divide the onion marmalade between the top of each steak using a spoon to spread out. So I accidentally added a little bit of cheese in this. So I'm going to put this on each of the steak. Oh, just dropped it. So this is an onion chutney. I've not made this myself. It was pre-bought from the supermarket. I'm going to add this to each pork. Now, also it says to grill the pork, but I find that my oven actually works well to even put these in the oven for 10 minutes. So you don't have to use the grill. It will actually just make the cheese a little bit more crispy if you like it like that. Okay, so we've added the onion chutney on the top. Hello, Suya. Thanks for joining. Thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight. I do appreciate it. And all the awards that you send as well. So thank you so much, everybody. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to add the cheese. So who likes cheese? Put a 1 in the box if you like cheese. I like lots of cheese. I love cheese. Let me know what your favourite cheese is. My favourite cheese is probably Wensleydale cheese, and I love goat's cheese as well. Some people we have goat's cheese on pizza here. Oh, it's one of the best cheeses. And if you stay with us all, guys, next year, probably January, February, we're going to do Cheese Saturday. So it's all things cheese. You've got to stay tuned for that. There'll be about 10 broadcasts of cheese. It's going to be a cheesy day, trust me. So, what device am I using? I'm using an iPhone X, but I've got broadband now, so that's hopefully why the signal's pretty good and stable. Fingers crossed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my cheese in here. I can't be the only one live, can I, right now? Let's add loads more cheese on here because. And cover your cheese over. Make sure there's plenty of cheese on there. Pile it high. Hey Bill, good to see you. The comments are coming through so quickly, but I can see them. I won't fully read all the comments at the end. So add a load of cheese. Cheese and onion pork steaks. I think I made this last time. Do you remember? And Bill, you wanted it, and Melanie went and got some steaks for you. So I'm actually going to put these in the oven, okay? I'm not going to grill them because I find that just even putting them in the oven, if you've got the wedges going, it's fine. But if you want to grill them, put them under a nice grill. So let's put them in the oven because we're going to do the next thing. Just going to turn my oven down though so the cheese doesn't burn. Whoops, never fell off. So the next thing we're going to do then is we're going to fry some greens, and I'm going to use that pan full of the nice flavour. So it says, when the pork is grilling, pop your now empty frying pan back on a medium-high heat. Add a drizzle of oil. I'm not going to add any more oil. It's really hot. I will switch it back on. And what we're going to do is add the spring onions with a splash of water. So these are not spring onions, spring greens. So use this huge. Look at the size of these guys. So let's quickly just. These are leaves. I'm just going to chop the end off with my knife. And I'm going to slice these up. Yeah, slice these up. They're a little bit smaller. Let me know if you like spring greens. Okay. If you want to cut them a little bit smaller, but they will wilt in the pan anyway. So I'll swing you back round. I've been to the local fields. Yeah, I have, Melanie. So even though the pan's just a little bit brown, just a little bit more oil in there. You can add a bit of water in this. I'm going to put the spring greens in. Okay, in these go. Just like that. Some might chop them up a little bit smaller, but so add a little bit of water in here, and we're going to add some salt and pepper as well, and then we're going to add the garlic. But I'm going to use lots of garlic. I found I didn't use enough garlic last time. So, hey Jess, good to see you. Good to see you. You use it with lentil soup. Let me know, Jess, what is your favourite type of lentils to use? Because there's so many different types. I was surprised how many different types of lentils there are. So do let me know, and I will look out for it. Right, so a little bit of water, like that. Let's add a few more leaves in here. Yeah, look at the size of these. I can't believe it. It smells so good as well. Just going to chop these up. You do. It's good to see you, Jess. Thanks for coming in. So let me know if you have a favourite type of lentils that you like to cook with. Okay. So we're going to add some garlic into these as well. So add some more leaves in. That's enough. I don't need any more than that. Salt and pepper. And if you can always add a bit more water to this. Add a bit more water to this. A bit more. Okay. And then we're going to just get a spoon, a wooden spoon, which is somewhere over here, and I can find it. Okay. And look at all that flavour coming up from the bottom of the pan, look, from the pork. Now you can put the lid over if you want to. Let's put the garlic in, because I've not added the garlic yet. There we go. Let's add lots of garlic. I love garlic. Put that in. Check on my wedges in a moment. This guy can cook. I've been doing it that many years now, Deb. I'm getting used to cooking these recipes, but I will be finding a load of new recipes from HelloFresh. So I'm probably going to find at least 10 new recipes, which we will try. I might even treat myself to a box to have it delivered directly. So it does mean the world for you all coming in to watch, because without you guys, you know, as a broadcaster, as a viewer, sorry, and as a broadcaster, there wouldn't be anything to watch, wouldn't there? So you guys are the ones that make the broadcast. Because I mean, I could come live, yes, and just not interact with you all, but you find out, if you ask questions, then you'll find out new ways of cooking. And this smells so good. It smells so good. So how long do I need to cook that for? 4 to 5 minutes. And the reason I'm adding loads of garlic is because you want a hit of garlic greens. You don't want, if it's too dry, or not too dry, if it's too bland, then you might as well not bother eating it. You want flavour. It smells so good. I wish I could add a few more leaves actually, but. So let me check on the wedges, guys, because we're nearly ready to serve. And that's how easy this dish is. Really, really easy. So, oh, the cheese is looking really good. Oh, wow, wedges are looking good too. Just going to give it another 2 minutes. Let me get ready so I can start to serve. This is going to taste amazing. It's going to look amazing. Just tidying up because I've got a few things in the fridge. Don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to spin you around, okay, because we're going to start to put on things onto the plate. Okay. So who's hungry? Give me a 2 in the box if you're hungry. I'm going to take these pork out because these are looking so good. Oh my word. You want to see them? So they've only been in for about 5 minutes. But if you were grilling them, then you obviously want about the same time. Or maybe a little bit longer. But you want it until the cheese melts and the onion's got some warmth. So I'm just going to... Uh-oh, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Dizzy. Sorry about that. So this is one. Look at that. I need to move some of this garlic out of the way. You know my kitchen is so small. I'm going to put the other one on. Right. And then I'm going to add my wedges. So these are only really small wedges that stuck to the really, really tiny, tiny ones. Sometimes you don't need loads. So if you want them a bit more golden, then you can leave them in longer. But I'm kind of happy with that. Very, very hot. So I'll be with you in just a second, guys. Oh my goodness, says Debbie. And mine too, and it sends me crazy. What all the food? Every time I'm live, I know. I should write a book, shouldn't I? If I was to ever write a book, what would you want me to? What should it be? What should it be about? What do you think? Like meals on a budget or something, or what do you think? Right, I'm going to add now my. I think if there's anything else I needed to add. I don't think I do. So these are really small wedges. I mean, they're not the best, but they're cooked. I'm going to get a big spoon, and I'm just going to add this now to my. Where's it gone? Let me find it. So let's add the spring greens on here. They've been simmering away. Oh, this looks amazing. Just like that. So these are garlicky green beans. So if you ever see green beans in the shop and you think, what can I do with them? Just fry them and add some garlic, salt and pepper. Perfect. And then if you want to use some of that juice, you can put a bit of that juice on the top. It's like a little gravy or something. Just over the top. And there we have it, guys. So I'll turn that off because. So that, guys, is the caramelized cheese and onion pork steaks with some garlicky green beans and wedges. But I probably would have put the wedges in a little bit longer. So there we go. So thank you all for coming in. Hit the subscribe button, share out the broadcast, and make sure you follow each other. And I shall post this on Instagram and on World Kitchen on Facebook. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm off to go and eat this now. Take care, and I shall see you on the next broadcast. See you soon, everyone. Thanks for the awards. Love you all. Bye.